Alright guys, we are back. We got another Blood Red Skies unboxing for you today. We're taking a look at the new release here, the Junkers JU88C Squadron. Check out our other video on the ace for it, Walter Borchers as well. But this is the squadron itself, so we're going to take a look at this new heavy hitter for the Germans. So we'll be right back after we get everything open. Stay tuned. Alright, well guys, we are back and taking a look at everything. So as usual, we get some decals, basically our typical squadron sheet here with all the markers, flying discs, and all that stuff. Our advantage bases, and of course, the thing that we're really here for are the awesome models, and we're just going to kind of pile these guys in here. So again, you get 6 of these bad boys in the squadron box, and it's just a hell of a lot of resin here. So this is really cool. Just very big chunky planes, 6 of these things. Overall, no real issues. Obviously the normal amount of flash and stuff like that that you have going on. That being said, one of these guys though definitely is a little bit droopy, so that'll take some work to get that fixed, but and some fairly solid mold lines on these guys too, so just a little bit of trimming will be required. But overall, again, excellent plane, really good detail. You got the the rear turret there, which is pretty nasty, so or nasty looking, I should say. And yeah, just everything else that's going on here in the plane, always great detail with that Warlord resin. So moving on, card-wise, what do we get? So obviously our squadron card, and then you get 6 heavy hitters, because that is the trait for the plane, and a new doctrine card here, which is called Opening Shot. And basically it gives you a bonus heavy hitter, which, that's not bad at all. Being able to apply heavy hitter on what Opening Shot does is can be kind of scary, especially if, you're lucky with the dice. So basically you play it on a friendly plane when choosing a pilot action, and you can shoot it up to 12-inch range. Other restrictions apply, of course, rolling on firepower dice. So not your pilot skill, if that is, I believe, the way that that's meant to be, but strictly on your firepower dice. So you're going to be chucking 2 dice. It'd be interesting to see here if an ace skill, like on the ace for these guys, Walter Borchers, because he adds a firepower. So I think that would actually chuck 3 dice with him. So I'll have to check the rules on that. If you know, comment below, please, for sure. But basically, and then heavy hitter, of course, lets you on a shooting attack made within 3 inches. So if that isn't intended the way the work I think it is, you basically get to apply the effect of heavy hitter on this long range shot. Otherwise, I mean, great that you get a bonus heavy hitter, but heavy hitter adds you 1 firepower dice to the attack, and any success is a critical as well. So there could be some interesting early shots here, and really, if that again works the way it does, where you can heavy hit out to 12 inches, and with the extra firepower there, and potentially the firepower from an ace, you could chuck 4 dice at long range, and if you get lucky, that'd be pretty awesome to get some early random boom chits on people. So certainly something to consider there. And if that again is the way that works, and if you can really master that kind of tactic, that can lead to some interesting rethinking on opponents' parts, where they will at least have to suspect that you might have that, essentially. So something to, just another thing that the opponents will have to think about if they're trying to take on the Germans here. And the deal here is, let me see, aircraft, play on a friendly plane choosing a pilot action. So yeah, so if I'm understanding that correctly too, right, you don't necessarily have to make that specific to the JU88, and there are a couple other heavy hitters in the German list, so being able to essentially throw that in multiple things, not just stuff that uses the JU88, that is going to be kind of scary too. So again, opponents will at least have to respect that anytime I think they see basically any of the twin engine stuff that the Germans have, or anything else that really has heavy hitter. I know there's a couple others out there as well, but yeah. And then if you saw the other video with our ace Walter Borchers, but same stats, 2, 1, and 6. With multi-engine 2, heavy hitter, of course, we just talked about, and then a turret, which gets a rear firepower +1. So interesting as well there. And now that I'm just reading that, choosing a pilot action. I don't think that works. I'll have to go back and double check the rules just to be sure, but it'd be interesting to basically just take a rear turret shot, I guess, out to 12 inches too. If opponents thinking they're safe before they close in on you, that'd be kind of hilarious to shoot them down with a an opening shot 12 inches away on the rear turret, and throwing heavy hitter on there for good measure could be kind of hilarious if that all would work out. So that being said, again, the plane's cost is not bad at all. 29 points, so it's not up there with like the frontline fighters where they're like in the 40s and stuff like that. So still fairly cheap for what it is, and again gets you a pretty durable plane overall. So it's not going to win any speed contests. So that is probably going to be the main Achilles heel here. But even pilot skill 3, you're still chucking 5 dice, and you have average mobility, really, despite it being a slower twin-engine fighter. So, you still have some decent survivability here, too, and obviously the twin-engine rules and all that fun stuff apply. So, but definitely will add some interesting new tactics and wrinkles to the German game, especially with all the various flavors of twin-engine craft that the Germans have. And other access to heavy hitter and stuff like that. So definitely a worthy pickup, and if nothing else, just for these ridiculously huge and cool looking planes as well. So hope you guys enjoyed our little look here, and if you could give us a like on the video, and maybe a comment or two if you have any, and a subscribe if you haven't already, and then stay tuned for more Blood Red Skies action. We'll hopefully get these guys in a battle report for you soon.